Alright! Now, I know exactly why you clicked on this video. Why am I not at the OpTic house right now? Now, before I get into this, I saw a comment on the OpTic Reddit saying, why is Pamaj not at the OpTic house? I don't want to get too excited if he's not there anymore. Sucks to suck, guy. I'm there to fucking stay. I hope that you see me in every single one of those vlogs, and I hope it haunts you for the rest of your life. For you to realize, I got somewhere to sleep, I got somewhere to be, my friends are in that house, you're selfish as fuck for wanting me yet. But on the real though, I'm here to stay. Don't worry, not kicked from OpTic. I'm here to stay for life. Understand that. But the overall big reason why I'm not at the OpTic house right now is because my driver's license. It's not like anything crazy or anything like that. It's not like drama going in the house or whatever. The internet needs to stop assuming things and start asking things. But asking things out of respectfulness. Ask something politely, don't demand a question. There's a very big difference. I hope you understand that. But the big reason I'm not at the OpTic house right now is because my driver's license. So my driver's license actually expires in April or something like that. But while I'm here in Canada, I figured, hey, might as well as go for my driver's license. And in Canada, it starts off with your G1, so your G2, and then you get a G. It's really crazy. I don't know why it's backwards like that. Don't worry. I questioned it too. I don't know why we don't just go from G to G1 to G2. I don't know. I'm on your side on this. I've had this G2 for about like 2 or 3 years or something like that. I don't know. It expires this year, so it's pretty important to me. I need that to go to places, and I drive quite a lot, honestly. So it's not like the DMV in Chicago or anything like that. You can't just walk in there and take your driver's test. You can't just call in the same day and do your driver's test. You can't do that here. Alright, if I were to take my driver's test here in Parry Sound, I probably wouldn't get an appointment until March. See where I'm coming from? So I actually got lucky enough to get a driver's test appointment, whatever, for my G Monday. So this coming Monday is when I go for my driver's test. Wish me luck on that driver's test, by the way. I'm sure I got it, 100%. Best driver in the house. No need to ask. No question about it. You can't even say Will is like the best driver because Will hardly even drives his car. The car just drives itself, so that's unfair. That's a little unfair. But alongside with that, we all have to pay insurance. And to all the fellow car owners out there who are like, I guess a teenager or something like that, and who don't have their full license, you guys will know that insurance is a bitch. I'm 20 years old, I got 2 cars under me, so it shouldn't be that high, but they think I'm a flame sword. Alright, I don't know why. God knows why. They think I'm an awful driver, but they think every teenager is an awful driver, so I get it. The amount of savings I will be getting as soon as I go from my G2 to my G, it'll be awesome. You are never too rich for a bargain. If there's any chance to save money, fucking do it, alright? Don't be stubborn. I was stubborn a little bit, but don't be stubborn like that, alright? And I'm not sitting here telling you how to, spend your money, look after your money. No, I'm not your mom, I'm not your dad. I'm Pam, alright? There's mom, there's dad, and there's Pam. I'm Pam. That's me. I'll be your Pam. But I am also still here to see family and friends because, as you know, as soon as you move out, you don't see them enough. You really don't. And I'm here to see them. I'm here to talk to them. I'm here to see family. I'm here to hang out with them. I'm here to not forget their faces. I'm here to not, be like, oh, who's this? Oh, you got married? Oh, what's this? Who's these 2 little guys? You have kids now? I don't want that. Okay, I want to be here kind of as frequently, as much as I need to be here. I don't want to not be here and the next thing you know, 2 of my friends have 5 kids or something like that. I don't want that. Life's crazy nowadays though. To anyone who can relate, I guess, if you're in college or university or you're just moved out, I'm pretty sure you'll understand that holiday time is a very busy time because you're trying your best to see everyone for as long as you can, to listen and to just see them again and hang out with them, alright? That's the entire point of the holidays, I genuinely believe. To spend time with family and friends and to share your experiences from where you've been. That's what I think the holidays are. And it's exciting because you get to hear a lot of crazy stuff that just happened because you were off doing your thing and your friend has another crazy story. That's the best part. I appreciate it. I also have a couple things I want to do here myself. I really want to make a Muskoka movie, so I want to get the drone out, but today it was an absolute snow Armageddon. You couldn't see 10 feet in front of you. I am telling you, I saw plows, plows that are meant to take the snow out of the way so you don't go into the ditch. They were in the ditch. These plows were in the ditch. What are we supposed to do when the plow's in the ditch? It was unbelievable. Traffic, everything was awful. We got lucky though. We got lucky with traffic and everything when we were driving today, so you gotta drive safe out there. Winter tires, be prepared. All-wheel drive, be prepared. If not, stay alert and get off your phone. Can't fuck around like that more, man. You can't. Life is too crazy. Seriously. On some absolute realness right now, it's scary nowadays. You don't know when the last time you might see someone could be. Like, be optimistic. Be like, all right, I'll see you later, but you never really know nowadays. There's so many different variables life has just been throwing out there. It's psychotic. I would hate to, not say goodbye to one of my friends and then not ever see them again. Like, this got dark, I know, but it's real. You gotta be aware of that. So, to kind of change it a little bit, today I actually found out my Uncle Harry, who I grew up in Shawanaga First Nation. I lived right next to him for years. Okay, I would see him every single day. I would go to the bus stop. All the time when my Auntie Sandra and my Uncle Harry would see me, they would always be like, $5, because there was a time where I would ask them, what could I do for $5? Is there any chores around here that I can do? They would make me rake the leaves, cut the grass, shovel the snow out, anything. Anything like that, I would do it because I was addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was addicted to Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Trash card, actually. There you go, these are decent. Don't ask why they're there. Today, I found out he's under a medical coma, and for me, it's really hard to see him like that. It's tough, because I grew up, seeing him every single day, when I did, happy Uncle Harry, and there was a cat, Buddy the cat, and they had a dog. They're not there anymore. It's hella sad, guys. It's hella sad. I know, but you just gotta roll with it. It's hard to see him like that. He's a very influential person to me. He kind of started me off into the workforce, because I would always do a bunch of chores for him anytime. I guess that's where I kind of started working, and then I started working with my papa a bit here and there, not a lot, maybe a few times. Then I got my job at the marina, and then this happened. So he really kind of started, me doing something and then getting paid, all right? My mom would do that too. I would cut the grass and all that, shovel everything. I would do all that because I wanted Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I was addicted. I loved Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If I got $5, I could get a Yu-Gi-Oh pack. I was always down. That's why they called me $5. It's kind of hard to imagine him like that. It's tough for me because my childhood right here, dancing along, I'm thinking, yeah, childhood was great. And then you have to move past that. The next thing you know, life just comes in and just takes it. It just sort of takes it and kind of molds it and shapes it to something different to what you thought it was, and now this is what it is now. And there's nothing you can do about it. It's crazy. Life is nuts, guys. I hope he does well. I hope he's all right. To my knowledge, he's still in the coma, but it's medical, so the doctors did it themselves, which I don't know why. I don't know. This is beyond me. Okay, this is beyond me. I'm just telling you guys what I know. What you guys know right now is what I know, what is going down. So that's kind of what's going on in the back of my head. So yeah, I have quite some reasons to still be in Canada right now. I will be back at the OpTic House. If I were to give you guys a time frame, I'd probably say around next week, realistically. Hopefully I get this driver's test. That'd be great. Save some money on insurance to get my full license. That'd be dope. That's a big thing. That's a big thing in anyone's life. Getting your full license, that's huge. Just getting your license in general, that's huge. If you guys are out there getting your license this year, congratulations, because that is freedom. The minute I got my G2, I could drive anywhere, okay? That is absolute freedom, but you gotta be careful with it. You gotta pay attention. Don't fuck around with driving, guys. Don't bullshit with that. There's so many variables with driving, it's beyond you. Because you can do your own thing, but there's many variables that can just happen. It's unbelievable. But anyway, hopefully this helped you guys understand I am still an OpTic. This is OpTic for life. I will be back at the OpTic House probably sometime next week, so don't freak out. Here to stay. Can't wait to be back there and see everyone. I miss them all a lot. Definitely a change of pace living in the OpTic House than coming back to your hometown for a bit. And then I'm gonna go back to the OpTic House, and it's gonna be just a change of pace. But I will be honest, my work ethic here is much different than the OpTic House, because to the people, working at home is a lot different than going to work. I find for myself anyway. And to anyone who says going to work, oh, you play video games for a living? No, you play video games, I make YouTube videos. There's a difference. Understand. I almost have 2,000 videos on this channel. What? Please tell me. Strictly to the haters. Stand up for what you work for and what you love. Hopefully that gave you guys some information. If you guys were wondering, I saw some comments here and there. I will be back at the OpTic House sometime next week, so if you guys enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day. If there's anything you guys want me to do, or any collabs or anything out there that you guys want to see happen, or you just want me to go back to the OpTic House ASAP, just let me know. I'm also Pamaj here, and we'll see you some wonderful faces later.